Hi friends, welcome to Competitive Exams Material channel. In this video, we'll see how to generate random numbers in Java. Okay, so if you have a requirement or if you got a requirement from the customer or the client saying how to generate some random numbers, right? Okay, so you will not get directly the requirement like this, but sometimes you might be getting a requirement like you need to generate a random number. So in that case, how to generate a random number? So we can generate random numbers in three different ways. So the first one is math.random method. What is the first method? Math.random. And the second one is thread local random class. Thread local random class. And the third one is java.util.random class. So these are the three different ways to generate random numbers. So we'll see this each method in detail with help of an example. Okay, so let's start with creating a package. As this is related to math, I'll just create a package called math package, and inside this I'll create a class called random demo, and inside it create a main method. So why do we create a main method? It is the entry point for any Java application. If we want to execute a program, let's start with the main method. Okay, so what is the first one method? Math.random. We have a class called math. Let's see the documentation regarding related to math class. Ctrl+Shift+T math. Okay, so what is this math class? So this class contains methods for performing basic numeric operations such as exponential, logarithm, square root and trigonometric functions. Okay, we can do all these mathematical or numeric operations with the help of the math class. Okay, and one of these methods is random. So let's go to the random method. So if you see the random method, okay, it returns a random number, random method. So it returns a double value with a positive sign greater than or equal to 0 and less than 1.0. Okay, returned values are chosen randomly with uniform distribution from that range. From the given range, it returns the random number. It creates a single new pseudo random number generator exactly as if by the expression. So let's run this, create a program and run this. System.out.println math.random. Okay, so what this random method does? It returns a double value with the positive sign greater than or equal to 0. When this method is called, it creates a new single random number generator. And if you see right, one of the beauty of this is this method is properly synchronized to allow correct use by more than one thread. However, if many threads need to generate random number at a greater rate, it may reduce contention for each thread to have its own random number generator. So in order to avoid conflicts, right? So in order to avoid conflicts when in multi-threaded environment, so that is the reason this math.random is an. So let's run the program and see the output. If you see, it returns a double number randomly. Let's run and see one more time. What is the output? So if you see, now we got 0.58. Earlier we got 0.29. Now let's run the program and see the output. Yeah, now if you see 0.095. So this is how we generate a random number by using math class random method. So next one is thread local random. By using thread local random also, we can generate a random number. So it is present in java.util.concurrent package. Let's open this thread local random class. Control Shift T, thread local random. So it is present where it is introduced in Java 1.7 and it is present in java.util.concurrent package. Okay, so by using this as well, we can generate a random numbers. So it generates random numbers of types integers, doubles, booleans, etc. So let's write the program and see how do we generate random number by using thread local random class. So first one is thread local random dot current dot next int. Okay, so this is used to generate integer random number. Okay, so this next int will return integer random number. What this current will do? It returns the current threads thread local random. It returns current threads thread local random. Let's run the program and see the output whether we are getting or not. I am just commenting the first one, which is returning the double value, which is which is generated using math.random. So I am running the program by using thread local random current next int. Run the program and see the output. If you see, it generated 1433768750. Let's run and one more time and see the output whether it is generating random number or not. Yeah, it's generating random integer. So, and we'll see some important points, okay, and some important methods in the thread local random class as well. So a random number generator isolated to the current thread. So java.util.random generator used by java.lang method math class. A thread local random is initialized with any internally generated seed that may not otherwise be modified. Next, usages of this class should be like this. How should we use? Thread local random dot current dot next int next double next boolean. It will return the values accordingly. Suppose if you see next int next double and then next string, or let's see, what all other methods we have. Next float we have, next int we have, next long we have, next boolean we have. Now let's run the program and see output. So if you see -321 0.2986 and then true. Now let's run the program and see whether it is returning randomly the values or not. 1437 0.4854 and true. Okay, so it returns a pseudo random boolean value. It returns a pseudo random double value. It returns a pseudo random int value. So these are the two important different methods used in the thread local random class. So this is the second method. Now we'll see the third method by using java.util.random. So this java.util.random, it is used in, it is present in which package? Java.util package. For using this class to generate random numbers, we have to first create an instance of this class, and then we need to invoke a method such as next int, next double, next long, etc. using that instance. So we can generate random numbers of type integer, float, double, long, booleans using this class. Okay, we can also pass the range. Okay, we can also pass the arguments to this method for placing an upper bound on the range of the numbers. Okay, so let's see the write the program and see the output. I am just commenting these methods as well. Sorry, commenting these lines as well. And now I am going to use java.util.random package. So the first step what we need to do is we need to create a instance of random. Let's create an instance of random which is present in java.util.package. Okay, random equal to new random. And then an instance of this class is used to generate a stream of random numbers. The class uses a 48-bit seed which is modified using linear congruential formula. So if two instances of random are created with the same seed and the same sequence of method calls is made, they will generate and return identical sequences of number. Okay, and then are there any other important points to be noted here? Everything looks good. Okay, so this is a random class. I have created an instance of a random class, and then now what I am doing, I am calling a method random.nextInt. So just give the higher range here. If you say 1000, it means 0 to 1000 will be included. If we say 10,000, it will include range between 0 to 10,000. This is for generating random integer number. So if we want to generate random double number, so how do we generate that? So ran.next double, next double, and then random dot, let's see what all other methods are available. Next float, next boolean, next long. Okay, let's print this output. So I'm printing this output as well, the second output as well, and the third one also we'll see. Run the program and see the output. Okay, first one is integer, second one is double, and third one is long. Again run the program and see the output, whether it is generating random value or not. You see it is generating random value up to 10,000. Why? Because we have given an upper bound of 10,000. Okay, so hope you understand how to generate random numbers in Java with help of an example by using the three different methods. What are those? Math.random, thread.local random.current.nextInt, next double, and next boolean. So by using three different classes, mainly math class, thread local random class, and the random class which is present in Java util package. Hope you understand this video. Thanks for watching my video. If you like my videos, don't forget to subscribe and comment on my videos.